Woof, 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 woof. Isn't this cute? I love this mug. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening to me. Pajama Grandma Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with today's Daily Scare Share. Do one thing a day that scares you from the book. I'm doing one thing a day that scares me from the book. Do one thing a day that scares you. I was challenged by my daughter this year to do one thing a day that scares me. And today is day 91. It's already today 91. Do I sound a little less scared than when we started this? Absolutely. I mean, when we first started this, I was scared to get on a Facebook Live. Now, I hop on with my dog cup and my side ponytail, no problem. But as I turned to page 91 today, I was a little freaked out because I couldn't see it at all. You know, I've got these eye challenges, so I had to get my magnifying glass. And once I got my magnifying glass, it was much less scary. Here's what today's challenge is. And it's a grid. It's kind of a grid where we are going to do an activity. And since my eyes aren't very good, I looked at this and I'm like, okay, that looks a little intimidating. But once I started reading it and it gave it a couple of seconds, like 30 of thought, it was like, boom, I'm not so terrified anymore. It says, go outside your athletic comfort zone. Now, if you've been following me for any time at all, you know that exercise and athletic ability, it's not really in my repertoire. I've struggled with being very coordinated my entire life. So this is definitely a stretch for my comfort zone. So we're going to go outside our athletic comfort zone today. We're going to think about possible sports to try and diagram how far they fall from outside your comfort zone. So there's a little box in the middle that says my comfort zone. Then there's one that says willing to try, reluctant to try, and terrifying. So, okay, there's a lot of things I'm terrified to try with respect to sports, but let's start with my comfort zone. Okay, in my comfort zone, I am comfortable to walk. I walk every day, and obviously around the house if I can get out of bed, but I walk every day. And I also bike often. So walking and biking on a stationary bike, not on a bike, and I should probably put that on this list because I have some experiences with that. But walking and biking fall within my comfort zone. Boom, no big deal. Then willing to try, because I've been doing it a little bit, but I'm still very reluctant a little bit, is yoga or an exercise class. I've been doing yoga with my daughter in the house, and I've contemplated doing yoga classes or exercise classes with my sisters, but we've never gotten around to doing it. So that has to stay in the willing to try, but I haven't really been doing it often yet. Then reluctant to try. Okay, I'm really reluctant to try any weight work or weightlifting. Although I keep hearing that it's good for me, I am reluctant to try it. Terrifying to me are burpees. Burpees are terrifying. Running is terrifying. Now, running is terrifying unless a tiger or a bear or something that's going to eat me is chasing me, because I have an internal cardiac device and I actually was running and I set my box off. So it's not super terrifying, but it's kind of terrifying, and you will not see me running anytime soon. So any sport or activity that involves running is probably out of the question. I used to be an avid tennis player, but with only being able to see out of one eye, that kind of got thrown out of my routine as well. So in the terrifying zone, I wrote running, CrossFit, Zumba, or anything like that. Probably terrifying would be any exercise class that I would attend with other people. And that might be a reluctant to try, but it's on the border of reluctant to try to terrifying, because I just am not comfortable exercising in front of other people. I'm sure that's strange ridiculousness from my youth and some experience I had when I was younger at the health club or something, but I just don't like exercising in front of other people. Even my daughter, doing yoga with my daughter makes me nervous because, number one, she's awesome at yoga, and number two, my balance is iffy because I blame my vision, but even with my eyes closed, my balance is iffy. So that is a really fun exercise today. I actually had fun with it. I was scared when I first looked at it because it looked intimidating, but once I got out my handy-dandy magnifying glass, took a look at it, thought about it for a minute, it was really not that hard because it didn't say I had to go out and do something I was terrified of doing. I just had to consider the possibility. And the more I talk about it, the less reluctant to try things I am. So maybe I will get some little ankle weights or little arm weights and start adding slowly some weight exercises to my walking and my biking. It's a start. What can you do today to analyze your athletic comfort zone? Do it. It was really a fun exercise and it only took about a minute. I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Scare Share. Don't be scared. Bye.